What's up guys? So I don't make these rant videos very often. I try to keep things on my channel positive and chill for the most part, but the other day I woke up and checked my phone. I opened Twitter and doom scrolled through what felt like a sea of tweets, and then I came across one of Randy Pitchford's tweets. Here's a ship code for 5 golden keys for Borderlands pre-sequel and Borderlands 3. Get yourself some free loot. Yeah, golden keys, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Nothing against Randy. I mean, social media has been around for a long time, and obviously golden keys are the perfect way to promote their social media. But yeah, golden keys, let's talk about it. If you've been living under a rock, golden keys are this special item that you can get through typing in a ship code into your game. Then you take those golden keys and you open a special chest in the map hub and get some high quality loot. Usually purples, and depending on the game, maybe a legendary. Surprisingly, I don't see that many people talk about golden keys. I don't know if it's just me, but I find the golden key system kind of boring. Maybe I'm one of the few out there that doesn't really care for it, or maybe that is the general thought since nobody talks about them. Now, I know some people will say, it's free, why are you complaining about free loot? If you don't like it, just don't use it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that giving something out for free automatically 100% protects it from any sort of criticism. In fact, I used to love the golden key system when it was first introduced in Borderlands 2. But as of today, it's just stale, and every time it pops up in my feed, I could care less. Heck, it takes longer to launch the game and type in your golden key code than the actual activity itself of going to the golden chest and opening it. Thinking about it, I can't recall the last time that I actually used a golden key. Might have been back in 2019 when BL3 launched, and I probably got some purple loot for my new game run, which is, you know, pretty cool. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Golden keys have been handed out across what? Borderlands 1 Enhanced, Borderlands 2, the pre-sequel, BL3, and Wonderlands. Oh, you might have noticed I missed a game. That is because they have not released key codes for that game since release day. And the game I'm talking about is Tina's One-Shot Adventure. Basically, standalone Tina DLC as a separate game thing to promote Wonderlands. But to be fair, it was a side project for promoting Wonderlands. It wasn't really its own game entirely. So I guess that kind of makes sense why the game got neglected, but still, the system's in that game and we haven't had golden keys, or actually they're called skeleton keys, sorry. We haven't had skeleton keys for that game since release day. It isn't just Tina One-Shot Adventure though. Due to how many games have the golden key system now, and key codes are not given out regularly enough, some of the games have been neglected for long periods of time. It feels like that Borderlands 1 Enhanced gets a golden key code every like 3 months. Pre-sequel maybe once a month. Obviously more focus will be on the bigger games like Borderlands 2 and 3. But again, I'm going to cycle back to what I said before. I don't find the current golden key system to be interesting at all. For me, I can go out and get what I'm looking for faster than putting in a ship code and, you know, using a few golden keys. So how can we fix this? Well, Borderlands 3 was onto something. If you play the game, you probably heard about the diamond keys. They are given out as ship codes very rarely. They're pretty much not existent. I'm not really sure how often, but maybe like 2 or 3 diamond keys a year. And it usually follows along with something major dropping like a new game or movie promotion. You know, it has to be something major if you expect to see Randy Pitchford tweet out a diamond key code. Anyways, for those who don't know, the diamond key is for the diamond armory in Borderlands 3, and you use the key to open the door and go into the armory. You're presented with a giant wall of legendaries where you can pick 1 grenade, 1 gun, and 1 shield. And then after you pick those, you get a bonus item at the very end. It's a very visually pleasing experience, and I haven't heard of anyone actually hitting the diamond armory. Even I think it's super cool, but the issue is, diamond keys are rarely given out. And longtime players like me don't really want to wait around for them. Instead, we're going to go out, get the things we need, and not wait around for the annual diamond key code. But again, it's free loot, so nothing wrong with that. You have nothing to lose from it. I feel like they have something really cool there, like the foundation is there, but it could be so much more, so much better. So here are some of my ideas for how to make it even better for the next Borderlands game. Instead of the whole spend the key, wait 2 seconds, take the loot, what if instead we are presented with a challenge? And if you beat that challenge, you get your loot. Think about it. Imagine you take your golden key and you unlock the box, and then the box sucks you in, taking you to a unique event. I don't know, imagine that Tannis made this like magical sciencey box, or I don't know, maybe there's mystical siren power behind it. Like there's magic in the Borderlands universe pretty much. Like it can exist as a side non-canon thing and people aren't gonna question the lore. Anyways, from there, you're inside the box, and then you're presented with your difficulty. You can choose casual for an easy challenge and receive average loot for completion, or you can go medium or even hard mode for a difficult challenge with maybe a guaranteed legendary reward upon completion. Now, what are the core fundamentals that offer this so-called challenge? Well, there are many ways to achieve that. You could tackle knowledge. Maybe you're presented with a Borderlands style question or trivia. So let's say you picked easy mode and it gives you the question, something simple like, I don't know, what is the name of the playable siren in this game? And then you're gonna be like, oh wait, that's easy. It's gonna be Amaralithaya, the siren. Okay, obviously I made it up. I don't know who the siren is, but I'm just, you get the point. For hard mode questions, maybe something like, how many crystals did Tannis need to charge her continuum transfunctioner? And then you would reflect and be like, oh wait, in the story I think it was like 4 or 5. I'm gonna go with 5. Those are just a couple examples, and there's many more they could do. After you finish the challenge, you are spit out the box and receive your reward according to your selected difficulty. Now, I know knowledge-based challenges aren't for everybody, so what about skill-based challenges? So you take your golden key, stick it in the box, get sucked in again, and this time you select the boss challenge. I'm going to use the Wonderland system as an example here. Chaos Chamber, in my opinion, was great, but it was the only thing you could do in that game, so it got really boring and stale fast. But imagine you are sucked into the box and you have a Chaos Chamber style room, and you have to fight a story boss you already encountered. You choose your difficulty, easy or hard, and then you fight, let's say, I don't know, Captain Flint. If you go easy, he's more chill and has less HP, but if you go hard mode, he has more HP, more mechanics, and is a more interesting and challenging boss fight. Now, the reason why I say more mechanics is because the Borderlands franchise is notoriously bad at difficulty scaling, but that's a topic for another video. The main point is the boss being more than just bloated numbers. Maybe at a higher difficulty, Captain Flint now throws fire MIRV grenades, and gets faster movement speed, better reload speed, can, I don't know, shoot laser beams from his eyes, like something different, Anything that's more than just they do more damage and have more HP. That system is so 2019. I just said that, didn't I? So 2019. I mean, it's true. Whatever. Anyways, you have your trivia challenges, your boss challenges. Heck, why not minigames too? Dude, there's so much they could do with this system. It's insane. A parkour course, dodge grenade throws, Simon Says, but make all the minigames more violent to fit the Borderlands theme. In fact, do the Squid Games take. I'm going off script here. I'm just throwing things out there. Red light, green light, but you get shot down if you mess up. Target practice, horde waves, car race against bandits. The floor is lava. Dude, I could go on and on. There's so many cool ideas they could do with this. Just have a little game and add the Borderlands twist to it. Make it violent, make it silly, make it fun. Basically, you beat the challenge, you get your loot. Now that right there is a golden key code I would be looking forward to. At the moment, golden keys are a very casual 1-minute activity with little to no interaction. But dude, they could be so much more. Now, while writing some notes here, I did actually think about what if golden keys drop from raid bosses or something. But then I realized that is kind of pointless since it would just be another form of Iridium. Also, I did think about it, but I do not want golden keys to lock away big events like takedowns or traditional raid bossing. That needs to remain in the game, you go there for free or grind up a currency in-game. No random timed event things or anything like that. That would just feel bad in my opinion. Just have this new event be fun, short, and you get something out of it for your time. Oh, maybe even give out at least a few purple items if you fail the challenge in the box. Otherwise, players would feel like they got nothing out of it if they really suffer and don't do good at the challenges. So yeah, just sprinkle in a few little extra pieces of gear in case you fail at all. Leave the player with a good experience no matter what. The cool thing with a system like this is they could expand it in the future. In a later patch, they could throw in more bite-sized pieces of content for players to check out. Gearbox could literally just be in their studio and be like, you know what sounds fun? Let's do a Whack the Bandit minigame where you just I don't know, take a hammer and have to, or no, maybe you shoot them when they pop out the ground or something. Like Whack-A-Mole. They could be like, that sounds fun, let's throw that in the minigame pool in the next patch. Anyways, I think you guys get the point. That's all I really wanted to discuss for today. Let me know what you think about this idea. Do you think the current golden key system is fine, or would you want it to be something more? Personally, I would really like to see it evolve into something better. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.